Good evening from BBC London News. I'm Matt Barbett. Teachers campaigning against plans to build a new City Academy school in North London have begun to occupy trees as part of their protest. The demonstrators had been living in Wembley Park sports ground since March, but say they've now been forced to move. Almina Ahmed has more.
Making their voices heard loud and clear, the protesters have moved into tree houses after living in a tent city for 6 months in Wembley Park sports ground. They object to the sale of the land for the development of a privately run City Academy.
Too many sports grounds have been closed and we're against that. We should be building more sports grounds. With the Olympics coming up, with child obesity problems and whatever, it's absurd to be closing a sports ground.
Just a few hundred yards from the trees, this is where the protesters had been living for 6 months. They ate here, slept here, washed here and made themselves quite at home, even having a chest of drawers.
Things won't be quite as comfy up in the trees, but they're determined to force the council to change its mind.
This is a pretty futile protest. It's wasting everybody's money and time. If people have an in-principle objection to city academies, they should take on the government, not the local council, who is desperately trying to find facilities and school places for our kids.
The ground is currently used by local football clubs and other groups who fear their access will be limited once the school is built. So protesters will be handing in a petition and their formal planning objections to Brent Council tomorrow. Almina Ahmed, BBC London News.